Hi folks, welcome back to Visits with Sox-A-Long and Alice. I'm Alice, your yarn host today. I'd love to welcome you down here in the craft room. So today is a little bit different. I am testing out a new angle, what have you, with lighting and what have you, to see if I can do daily vlogs next March until my birthday. Because March 1st to March 17th, my birthday is St. Patrick's Day. And I'll have tea in the mornings with you, and I think that would be just a splendid idea. Just to let you know about my day, a little bit of vlog style, and sorry if I'm swaying a bit here, but I am on a chair that swivels. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. And as always, thanks to all my returning subscribers and to all my new subscribers. I have had so many new subscribers in the past little while, and I am so happy that you're here to join me on my crafting journey. I love to show off my crafts, just like everybody who knits and crochets loves to show and share their wonderful makes. It's all about the art, isn't it? Okay, so today's going to be a little bit differently. I think I'm going to have a knit and chat with you instead of showing everything off, because last week I was late uploading, and I also showed you just about everything I'm working on and all the catch up of all of the things. So I'm pretty well just plugging along at those same things. So I don't really want to redo the same video podcast time and time again. So we're going to have a little bit of a knit and chat today. I want to talk to you about some a couple of mals that I'm going to be working on and that I really find special and dear to my heart. And I also have a couple of new YouTubers to me. So friends, but YouTubers. So I am going to be working while I'm talking to you. I'm going to be working on my February socks. I pulled this at the beginning of the month when we had our live with my show with Diane from My Pink Bathtub. And yeah, I'm going to work on these socks. I got one done, and as you can see, all of these little stitch markers are missing. So that means, you know what that means? That means I am working on this one, and I am at that point on my sock that I move the stitch markers to this sock as I go along. Hang on one second. Now, because this is a little bit of a different angle and what have you, I've got my tripod right here on the work table in front of me, which means that you might be jiggling a bit. So I'm sorry, and yeah, it's just a learning curve for me too, right? Okay. I also put my nice happy light over here. I don't know if you folks have a happy light, but we don't really need it here in Winnipeg, in the center of Canada. It's very bright and very sunny, but it is extremely cold, and we're not outside in the sunshine as much as we would like to. So and I have a little progress keeper here called I Love Knitting. Sorry about the nails, you guys. In the winter time here, it's very dry, and it's a dry cold. So our skin and our nails and hair and what have you really do take a beating. Anyways, while we're working through this, I am going to plunk this on the floor. I'll show you quickly. This is that wool from Arcane Fiberworks out of Lethbridge, Alberta. And thank you so much to the Knitty Stew for donating. We have got on our next podcast from Diane and I'm going to be sharing with you all of the donators that we've had so far for the knit along, for the Sox-A-Long 2025, and it's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much to all you guys for donating and offering your pattern prizes and offering for pattern prizes and for yarn. We've had so much yarn. It's wonderful. I'm so happy, so pleased, and I love it to share with you guys. If you want to pour yourself something from Little Orange Teapot, we've got masala chai on tap today. So from Metz. This is a really, really good chai tea. Sorry for gonna have to get used to it. If I do daily vlogs, I'm going to be drinking my tea. Okay, so I will be working on this while I'm talking to you. Let's start with let's start with the podcasters. So I've got two podcasters I want to share with you guys. One is Jen Deer Living Life, and she's a podcaster out of Canada. She's a lovely lady. She's doing lots of sock knitting, and she's jumped right on the bandwagon when it comes to our Sox-A-Long 2025. And yeah, Jan, if you don't mind, if we find a way to make you a moderator for one of our lives, I think we should make you a moderator. So go on over to her channel. She was recently out visiting her mom in the east coast of Canada, and it's wonderful that she still, shares her craft and her love for the fiber arts with you as well. And yeah, I'm really enjoying her podcasts. Whenever she uploads, she's new to the scene as far as I can see, because, as far as I know. And yeah, I am so happy to have her join us on our podcasting journey, you guys. So please go over and say hi to Jan and tell her I sent you. Second one is I would really love to send a warm welcome to Rachel O'Connor from Rachel Creative Yarnaholic. And oh my God, you guys, come on. Come on. I mean, I had a giveaway for her pattern. She had a recent design that she did in consolidation with the folks that she gets her wool from. And she did a beautiful Advent scarf of all different textures. And it is definitely in my queue to get done. And I'm thinking I'm going to start it when we have Christmas in July. And I'm going to start that as an Advent in July, so to speak. I'm going to go through my stash and pick out this beautiful pattern. I'm going to put the picture up. And also I'll put the link below, and I will put the links to the channels below for Jan as well as for Rachel. And Rachel is a good friend of mine. She's from Tennessee. And yeah, she's come a long way with her podcasting so far. So I think she's on episode 11. I'm not quite sure how many there. I have to go back and look. I was just watching hers last night. And yeah, her dad loves watching her. And again, sharing our craft, you guys. Like, come on, it's like a bunch of family around here, right? So Rachel, she's also a sample knitter, and she's, I guess, again, just released her first pattern, and she's got a discount for that pattern on her channel. So go over, subscribe, and get the discount for the pattern because it's a nice pattern. Okay, so I also want to put a big thank you out to Dawn from Dawn's Days and Dawn's Woven Almanac. She has graciously provided she's going to be providing the pattern prize this month for our Sox-A-Long 2025. So any pattern of your choosing for this time around for the chatter thread, again, we'll be pulling the prize at the end of the month for the FO thread. We've got a ton in there already, guys. And that's another thing we're going to talk about here today is we're going to talk about the Ravelry site. Okay, because I've had some questions, and I've had to help some people out there with their Ravelry. And hang on, I just split a stitch as we do. Okay. Oh, and Ann Hunt from Toby Knits. I hope you're having a great visit with your grandkids too. Speaking of family. Can you tell I'm just into family these days? I'm living my best life, guys. So this is me trying to be up and upbeat when it is, let's see what the temperature is. I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to show you what the temperature is just because I'm that kind of girl, right? Got to show you. Got to be on the tablet. 26 below feels like 39 below Celsius, minus 39 Celsius with the wind. That north wind, guys, is a killer. My sock murderer went outside and took Chewy out this morning just to go pee and run around the yard, and poor little Chewy's little paws were off the ground like this. I did a really stupid thing, you guys. I got a new clipper. I think I told you at my last podcast. I got new clippers for Chewy, and I trimmed his feet. Oh, what a stupid idea in this weather, because now the pads of his feet are exposed and they're so cold. So I got little booties for him, but we're not going for walks anyways. Minus 39. I'm sorry. If I was younger, absolutely. But you know what? I'm retired. I can sit and knit. So let's get back to this. Okay. Next, let's talk about, in case you guys aren't interested in the Ravelry stuff, let's talk about the two make-alongs that I'm jumping into. Okay, so Rose Opal Knits, okay, the duo from Delaware. Check them out too. I'll put them down below as well. They're running a make-along on their Discord. And okay, guys, Discord server, what is this? I am doing my best. I've had a Discord channel for a long time because I set it up when the cat lady, when I first started watching the cat lady that's Craft All the Things, Andrea, and she has a Discord server too. I think I'm on hers. I'm not sure, but I am still navigating on this thing, and I'm learning how to upload pictures and stuff. Oh, I don't know. Between Instagram totally screwing me up, sorry, but totally, I'm not having a good time with Instagram. Facebook, which I'm inundated with commercials, not commercials, but advertising. Ravelry, I love. I mean, I know there's lots of people out there that don't like it, but as a platform to work with, I'm finding it user-friendly, but I don't know if everybody else does. That's just me, my opinion. But Discord now, that's another one. And I know there's like all kinds out there, right? Anywho, yeah, so Rose Opal Knits, that's Erica, and Daphne are running a make-along of their Discord server called their Colourwork make-along. And it's running starting now until April something, I think. Anyways, I want to cast on my Christmas sweater. I know you haven't seen it yet, have you? No. I want a pattern. So I picked up Skein Knits' Christmas Colourwork sweater. And I got a bunch of wool from my knitting club. And I'm going to show that to you hopefully in the next episode when I pull it all out. Maybe I'll run through my stash with you guys. What do you think? You want to see the stash? Okay, put in your comments below. Tell me if you want to see where I keep my stash and how I keep my stash. Okay? I guess that would not make for a long video, I tell you. Anyways, yeah, they're running that make-along. So I'm joining in with that one because it's near and dear to my heart. As you know, Colourwork is near and dear to my heart. And I'm going to be jumping in. I was just watching Judy at Witch Piece Craft last night. She's from Australia. And if you don't watch her, you better get over there and watch her. And same with Erica and Daphne. They have such beautiful little children. They're so cute. Anyways, I digress here. Okay, quit picking your eyes, Alice. Shaking your eyes, shaking your eyes. Anybody remember that vignette? Okay, I digress. Let's see. Judy at Witch Piece Craft, I will get to it here. She's from Australia, and she's doing a thrifting challenge. So go over to her channel, sign up, not sign up, but find out all the details, and go ahead and subscribe to her channel too. She's mainly a crocheter, but she does do some knitting. She's working on some socks for the Sox-A-Long, I see. But yeah, the challenge, I believe, is, from what I can understand so far, is to go thrifting, go to a thrift store, pick up, stuff for between $10 and $15. Now, I'm going to say $10 to $15. For me, it's going to be $10 to $15 Canadian. I'm not doing any conversions here because conversions is not my thing. So $10 to $15 of everything you would need to do a craft. Say, if you'd lost everything in a fire or everything in a flood, because lately the whole world's been either burning down or underwater. If you lost everything and you needed a mental health break, and you know that your crafting is your thing to help with your mental health, knitting, crocheting, cross-stitching, I don't know, diamond painting, whatever, go to a thrift store and get exactly everything you need for under $15, for between $10 and $15. And then you got to take some pictures of your receipts and the items that you bought and your finished craft and email it over to Judy. I think this is such a really, really good idea. It just makes you really think about how you want to proceed with your crafting and what other people are in need of right now, right? And I mean, now to say that, I'm at an advantage, just like a lot of us out here. We're definitely first world problems, right? Once you're done your challenge for Judy, I want to put another challenge out to you guys. I want the challenge to be for you guys to go through your crafting supplies and pick out what you would think to have to go to these charity locations. These, whether it's for a Red Cross or whether it's for a hospital or whether, it's for a relief fund. After you're done your craft and you're happy with it and you send in all your pictures, by all means, please, my challenge to you guys is to go through your craft supplies, go through your wool, acrylic especially, because a lot of people, need garments, what have you, that are washable and wearable. And you know what? If it's just sitting in your stash for years and years and years, let's share it and go to a church and donate fabric. And I'm telling you right now, have a bunch of fabric that I haven't used for years, and it's in beautiful shape. And I'm going to be donating that fabric to my local church, who does quilts for the immigrants that are coming into Canada. And I'm also going to be donating, of all things, something else that brings me pleasure, my musical instruments. I am going to donate those over to our St. John's School for Music. And they take flutes, which I played a flute for 8 years with Albert Horch of the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra. And I'm giving them one of my guitars that I've never used. And it's beautiful, beautiful guitar. I'm looking at it. That's why I look over here, because I see it over here. Anyways, that's what I'm going to do. And that's going to be my contribution to mental health for, people that are in need. Maybe they just need to go in somewhere and pick up a guitar for cheap. And because that's something they lost in their flood or lost in their fire, or they had to leave it back in their war-torn country. So yeah, so let's do that, okay? I think that'd be a really good challenge after you jump into Judy's challenge of thrifting, okay? Doing a thrift challenge. I don't know why my mouth is so dry today. Maybe because I'm yapping too much. What do you think? And I'm looking at myself and not at the camera. I'm sorry. But like I said, this is a new angle for me, and I really want to try to get do some daily vlogging for you folks, because then I can get maybe my watch hours up. I don't know. That'd be nice. I've got you subscribers, and I'm more than happy with you guys. It's so great that you guys have joined me. Okay, so I'm going to put my knitting down for a minute here. I only got about 4 rows done, so I'm going to put my knitting down quickly. Now I want to show you a few things on Ravelry. Now I'm going to use my tablet here, and if it doesn't look good when I do my quick editing, because I don't want to do a lot of editing, if it doesn't look good, I will cut it out and I will do a voiceover, okay? So I'm going to start it here. Okay, that way I stopped. In case I have to cut it out, I have a stop spot. Okay, so I am opening it up as if you see it on a tablet or on a laptop, okay? So you go into Ravelry. Now, can I do it without too much glare? All right, I think we can see it. Now for me, I'm going to put the links into below for our Sox-A-Long. So you're not going to have to go through all this convoluted stuff to get to it. I'll send you a link right to there. Now I go to sock groups in my case because I've set it up that way. And I have the Sox-A-Long 2025. Okay, now this is how it looks on your tablet or on your laptop. At the very top here, now maybe I'll go this way. There we go. We've got bundles and we've got pages. Now I'm going to show you the page again. Let's get smaller. See, this is the whole thing. There's our little icon. Here's all the rules and regulations and information about the Make Along or Sox-A-Long 2025. Okay, now at the top, let's start at the top, guys. At the top, you've got bundles and you've got pages. Now, if you click on the pages, there's a page in here. If you click on that, it shows you all of the podcasters in our group. So now you can go ahead and add your podcast name to there, your link to your podcast, okay? And you can click on it if you don't have a podcast and join in, okay? So see, we'll click one here and it'll take us right to, okay, there's Jen Deere Living. Jen Deere Living Life. So, okay, now I'm going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to click on the bundles page at the top. And here in here, there's a whole bunch of bundles of free patterns, okay? Some of them are purchasing patterns. Oh, and there's designers and crochet patterns, as well as colorwork patterns, fancy patterns, vanilla patterns. 90% of them, I'm going to say, are free, okay? So then you can go back again. So use the back arrow, or you use the back at the top of your screen. Okay, so now, just quickly, I'm going to go back to the Sox-A-Long 2025. Now, on this side here are also featured bundles. It's the same bundles, okay, guys? And then there's recently shared projects. Those are the projects that people have shared in the thread, in the Ravelry thread. If you keep going down, you're going to see there's mine and Diane's links to our YouTube channel. There's the list of the members. As to date, we have 248 members in our group, which is awesome. Thanks. Please share. And we have, now here's the first one at the bottom here in this little grid is the chatter thread. Okay, so if you click on the chatter thread, it'll take you into the chatter thread where all the people that are taking part in it are sharing their knowledge, sharing their information, how their day is going. You guys, this is amazing. I am absolutely enjoying all of this chatter, and that's why we're having the pattern prizes for this, because I really am enjoying the camaraderie and the friendships that we're all building in here in our Ravelry thread, eh guys? So yeah, so we've got 29 pages, we've got 701 posts in here of people chatting back and forth and meeting new people and sharing all their problems, like knitting problems and what have you, and showing off all their wool that they're using. It's just lovely, lovely. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the original page again, the Sox-A-Long 2025 page. Now, below this, where are we? Okay, below the chatter thread, or no, above it now because I already clicked on it, and because there are some, there's a February FO thread. It says no chatters, okay, for the Make-Alongs draw at the end of the month. So this is just February socks. And so far, we have got 83 posts, but there are 77 images. So some of them have been deleted for one reason or another. Maybe they didn't put it in now. Diane and I are the moderators, so if you put a chatter in here, something you're just talking, you're not showing your finished object, it will get deleted, okay, guys? And then we'll send you an email and or a message through Ravelry and tell you that it's been deleted, and you have to just put your chatter information and whatever you want to chat about in the chatter thread, okay? We're leaving, oh, and same with the chatter thread. If you do something wrong, or I had one of the users set up a thread actually in error. So, and that's fine. You know what? It's all a learning curve, and I let her know, or them know, I'm not sure which pronouns are, of course, but I let that person know that to go into the chatter information. I sent her screenshots of what to do. So that's something. And if you have any problems, you guys, reach out to Diane or myself, and we can help you with putting pictures in. If you don't have a way to get pictures into Ravelry, basically what you have to do is there's two ways to put your pictures into Ravelry thread like that. First, you have to make, if you choose, you make a project page. Now, you can upload your picture from your camera or from your tablet or from your laptop to Ravelry through a project page for free when you set up a project page, okay? But the second way is to pay $5. I think I paid $6 something and change because it was American, whatever, $5 for the year, to be able to upload pictures directly from my phone or directly into my account from my Android or your iPad or your Apple product, directly to the editing Alice here. Just wanted to let you know that there are actually three ways. The third way, if you can't get anything uploaded to Ravelry, email your pictures to Diane from My Pink Bathtub, and I will put the email on the screen right now. You know what? There's people that are going to be sending us pictures because they can't use Ravelry for whatever reason, and I didn't want to have to set up a project page for each and every person and then upload the picture, so I just went ahead and I used my Ko-Fi money, And I've been using that for pattern giveaways and for now for the $5 to upload the pictures for the for Ravelry, so that everybody who wants to join in is able to join in. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so let's see. I've been talking for a half an hour. I know that's nuts. Quickly though, before I go, I'm going to tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Gaudy Cardi by Julie Knits in Paris. This was the most beautiful, most emotional. This is my emotional support sweater. Okay, I loved every minute of making this sweater, and I'm telling you, this is the second time I made it. The first time was a total foobar, but this time, oh my gosh, guys, I love this sweater so much. Okay, it's very cozy and warm, and I used Manjusha fibers from Tammy Ivanko out in Lorette, Manitoba, and this is Drop Snored, the one with alpaca, I think. I think they both have alpaca, but it's beautiful. Midnight Ocean is the color. Okay, so I have almost hit 30 minutes. I didn't want to go this long, but you know me, I'm long-winded. Told you about the weather. I am going to go upstairs. I'm going to make myself another cup of tea because this one's almost done. In fact, I'll warm this one up first. And then I'm going to have a couple of oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, my cheeky little treat for the afternoons. And I'm going to finish knitting on my socks. I'm hoping to get these done. By the weekend, they will be done. I think I've only got maybe 10 more rows and 15 more rows, and then I start my toe. Shadow wrap heel, guys. One of my faves. Okay, folks, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Knit with love, folks. Bye now. Mwah.